Greetings, greetings, lover fear here. Choices, choices. It's all about the choices here for the dailies. This is going to be interesting. Anyway, energy is fluid. Masculine, feminine refers to the energy, not the gender or the sex. If I mean gender or sex, I will say so. These are daily general readings, starting with Cancer, and we'll go through to Sagittarius. This is for Monday, the 26th October. Hopefully, uploads have been ongoing, so we will see how this goes. So no matter when you receive, when you are able to view, it will apply. So even if it overlaps with Tuesday, then so be it. Everything for a reason. Trust in the divine and in timing. So, I'm going to look at overall energy like usual. Most recent past, relevant past, present, most immediate likely outcome, and then the overall likely outcome. So immediate outcome, the difference between immediate outcome is what could happen within the next few days. Readings for Tuesday, so the situation may be ongoing, or there may be something that is going on strictly in the present, and it is goes longer than that. An overall outcome is the ultimate resolution. The outcome is for the section that is being read for the present, basically. So I think I got all my caveats in there. All right, Cancer. It's been interesting, still trying to upload the first section, Capricorn through Gemini, and it is not going well. All right, Cancer for Monday, October 26th, what you guys got? Overall energy for Cancer, October 26th. Overall energy for Cancer, please. Most immediate relevant past. We're doing the situation for Cancer, please. Most immediate relevant past. Present energy for Cancer, 26th. Present energy for Monday the 26th for Cancer, please. And most likely immediate outcome, please, for the situation. Most immediate likely outcome for Cancer for the 26th. And the overall outcome for Cancer, please. Overall outcome. Most likely overall outcome for the situation for Cancer, please. All right. Reverse. All right, Cancer. Looks at the overall energy. Is there something that you're debating about whether or not to continue to put effort into? Some indecision about this. Most immediate past, obviously, burden. Feeling stuck. Feeling stuck with just too much to carry. It's almost like too many obligations, and you feel saddled with it, or did feel saddled with it. But it was something important to you, something that held value. So you did, or there's something in here but feeling stuck with that burden. And not being sure that you want to continue carrying it. It's just, but it's been important to you that there's this debate. And it is something outside of you. Could be work related. Hermit, present energy. Doing things on your own. Feeling the pull to figure things out. This may be something that's personal to you, even though it may be an external situation. There's something very personal, and you know that you have to look inside yourself as to whether or not to hold on to this energy. And clearly has something to do with the past, because here you are walking away from it. This is the most immediate future. Letting go, releasing. So obviously, you know, this stuck, this whether or not to put more energy into it, is something that is in, you know, something from the past that's still in your present. It's creating a burden. You're not sure what to do or has been burdensome. And you're trying to figure out, what do I want to do with this? Do I want to hold on to it or not? And what I'm seeing is that you come to the decision, the conclusion to walk away from it, to let it go. Overall outcome, sideways. Depending on what you do, if you do choose, because this is present, this is immediate future, and so the overall outcome is dependent on if you actually do walk away from it, or if you stay in this energy of this holding on. Do I put more effort into it? Do I not? What I'm feeling is if you do not put more effort in. Okay, so the cards came out this way. So everything's going to turn this way. No, that's not right. If you walk away from the past. There's an opportunity. I'm not clear, and I do apologize, Cancer. It's just, and it may be that whatever this is important enough to you that you're really, really struggling with making this determination. Because I'm not picking up which way the outcomes can go depending on everything else. But the potential here is a brand new beginning without, one, without burden, and two, without being taken advantage of. Without being, yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like an imbalance, a lack of reciprocation, which would normally be a 6 of coins, right? It's got a very 6 of coins kind of feeling, but the thing is the lack of reciprocation has to do with honesty and integrity. And it's created this burden. Yeah, I do. I feel like if you release it, for the most part, I feel if you release it, if you do walk away, you will find yourself to be more stable. you know, you'll put more work into not getting trapped into this. Oh, I get it now. This actually does need to be in reverse. Not put the work into this connection here, whatever it is, with this situation, this circumstance from the past that you're torn about whether or not to keep investing in. If you do not, you're going to release the burden. These two will actually flip. As far as future, it will become this energy. You know, releasing the burden, moving away from it, and releasing and moving into that release. Which then opens up space for new opportunities without this energy in your field. This could be a person, this could be a family member, it could be work, this could be just about any situation or circumstance. There are a lot of situations where we're very attached to it. It feels very important. It feels like we should continue to give to it. But whatever it is for Cancers, you know, the only thing that actually makes me feel like it's for some, it is a person, it is a connection, a friendship, a romantic connection. But yeah, it feels personal like that, not necessarily one or the other. And it's because of the Six of Cups. If this were any other card, I wouldn't necessarily feel like it was person, but it could still be work. It could still be anything. So, especially with the two sets of pentacles and the wands. But it does feel like it's time to release this attachment, just holding on, and to move away from it and regain your stability. So I hope that helps, Cancers, and allows you to move forward into something a little more fulfilling within yourself. Because I do feel like that Ace of Pentacles is, whatever this situation is, it's destabilizing you personally. So it feels like you would benefit from letting it go. You'd feel calmer. So I hope that helps. Happy Monday. And moving on to Leo. And I am a little slow this morning. It's been an all-nighter, so happens sometimes. So if Tuesday readings are late, there's a little self-care going on. Leos, let's see what you guys got cooking. What's in store for Leos on Monday, October 26th? Leos. Overall energy for Leo, October 26th, Monday, October 26th. Overall energy for Leo. And there you are, showing up in your own reading in reverse, Leo. Most immediate past for the situation for Leo. Oh, that's too many, guys. I don't like to take the chance that they're going to end up all three coming out again. If they're intended to, they will. 3, 4, 5. All right. Most recent relevant past for the situation for Leo. Ooh, and that Ten of Wands has been coming out. Ten of Wands and Swords. Present energy for Leo for Monday the 26th. Present energy for Leo the 26th. And most likely outcome for Leo for Monday the 26th. Thank you. And most likely overall outcome for Leo, please. Oh, you guys couldn't wait to tell me about that one, huh? Alright, Leo. Looks like feels like you're not very much in your power right now, Leo. Overall. A recent burden is still with you. I think that's maybe what's keeping you down. So we have your overall energy. King of Wands in reverse, most immediate past. Ten of Wands came out sideways. And we have abandonment in reverse. For your present energy. Most likely immediate future, Two of Pentacles, which is juggling too much. And then for your overall energy, or overall, most likely outcome overall energy, is Page of Cups in reverse. Leo, it kind of feels like you've lost your mojo. Feels like you lost your mojo and you kind of lost your spark. And you're trying to get out of it. You're trying to get out of this energy, but it is still with you right now. Whatever this is. And so it's just sort of brought you down a few notches. And you're not real sure. You're even in the immediate future, you're not real sure what to do about it. You know, you've got all this burden that you're still holding on to, making this effort to come out of it, but you're not real sure how. So it looks like this is going to be an ongoing for a while. And Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like there's some detachment going on here. And I feel like you notice that it's the emotional cards. You've got Pentacles. You could have some Taurus going on. Yeah, there's this attempt to get rebalanced, but you're missing something. It's bottom of the deck. Page of Swords. Garden. Message. Messenger. Leo, it may be that someone, either one of two things. Either, if this is an external, either somebody has said something, someone said something that got to you. A truth of some type. and it's caused you to feel very defensive, or you're about to come into a truth within yourself, or maybe you already have. And whatever this truth may be, this message, whether it's from internal or external, it's got you in a little bit of an internal pickle. Your emotions, you're just not, which is unusual for a Leo. It's so unusual for a Leo to not have any fire, to not have any passion, to not have any drive, to just kind of go flat. You know what, Leo? This feels like self-abandonment. This feels like self-abandonment to me. When a Leo goes flat and goes numb, there is definitely something that's shown up as information, knowledge, insight, or thought. Something someone said, and it has just really torn you up. I'm juggling too much. It's a repeat of this Ten of Wands. And definitely this confusion. You are really, really, really detached from yourself, Leo. I don't know what collective this is for, but there is a lot of detachment going on. And I don't mean non-attachment, I mean detachment. Like just... I'm going to look at this and not anything else. And it's a very... You've got all this burden and weight and not feeling very passionate, self-abandonment. And it's like, I'm just going to get through the day. I'm just going to take my burdens and pretend like they're not there. I'm just going to pretend like they're not there. And I'm going to look at whatever else I can, which in all honesty adds to this sense of burden. And it definitely feeds into this present self-abandonment. And the only reason I would not typically see this as a self-abandonment card, but with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Wands, with just everything that's just pretty clear, Leo, you're going to come up on a crossroad. Where you're going to have to choose to either stay in this energy or do something else. It may be there's an opportunity coming in. It may be you need to have a conversation with yourself or someone else. Yeah. I take back what I said earlier. This self-abandonment, yeah, I do. I feel like I do take back what I said earlier. I do feel like there's another person that brought this in, or maybe they didn't bring it in, but they're somehow connected to this energy. I'm not saying they caused it. Maybe they triggered it. But with this self-abandonment going on, I feel like they're a distraction. I feel like you may be using somebody to distract you from this. You may not realize you're doing that. And you're not wanting to actually, because this card came first, then I looked at the bottom of the deck and you're like, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Whatever it is. So I'm going to ignore all of it. Put my head down. And keep my misery, keep my suffering. And stay in this dulled, heavy kind of situation. So, Leo, I would suggest whatever this conversation is, whether it's with yourself or another person, it does feel like it's another person. And that you are effectively hiding behind this distraction and not focusing on the one thing that needs to be focused on. Which isn't over here. It's over there. So I hope that helps, Leo. I hope whatever it is you are not paying attention to that has you all locked up like that, you're able to move forward and get it figured out and do some work within. So you can actually move forward rather than staying in that stuck, flat kind of energy. All right, Virgo. Let's see what you guys got cooking. Virgos. All right. Overall energy for Virgo for Monday the 26th. Overall energy for Virgo the 26th. No, not when it's the same cards. We got abandonment, heartbreak, and 10 of Cups. So we'll see if any of those come out. Again. Overall energy for Virgo, please, for Monday the 26th. A little indecisive, maybe, Virgos? Too many options, perhaps, not knowing what you're supposed to do, some confusion. Alright, Virgo's overall energy for Monday the 26th. Overall energy for Monday, October 26th for Virgo, please. Most immediate relevant past, please. Most immediate relevant past for Virgo. Present energy for Virgo for Monday the 26th. Present energy for most likely immediate outcome for Virgo. Most likely immediate outcome for Virgo. You guys really like your sideways cards. Looks like the overall outcome. Oh, alright, taking chances. That's good to see. See if that's relevant. Alright, Virgo. Awesome. You're feeling pretty stately, pretty stable. You're feeling pretty good about things. That's a good energy. I'm glad to see that. Most immediate relevant past. Probably still moving. Still going on. A stable, balanced connection. Something happy and fulfilling. Not like 10 of Cups kind of happy, fulfilling, but definitely something that creates some stability and gives you a sense of belonging and partnership and connection. Is it a love situation, a work situation? Well, we'll see. With the Queen of Wands, I'm kind of feeling an Ace of Cups in reverse. Your present energy. I am very much feeling like this is a love interest, Virgo. And it is this incomplete. So you're very stable. You're getting stable. Your desire is to be stable financially, materially. You know, to be the good provider, the good masculine, overly traditionalized male type role. You know, husband, father, provider, that sort of thing, very traditional. But the ideas or concepts or the reality of that traditional is starting to falter. Maybe it was present in some way. This is external material. This is either internal or between. I do feel like it's a between energy, you and someone else. And that it's starting to falter, so you're starting to doubt your worth and value. Your most likely immediate outcome, Queen of Wands, sideways. With these two cards preceding, if recognition of value and deserving and worth does not change, I feel like this is this partnership here that's starting to falter, but you're bringing that faltering in. This is a self-sabotage right here. And if that doesn't change and you don't find your confidence and your value and your worth within yourself, this connection is going to terminate. Because when you don't feel worthy, then you're going to sabotage it. And you are not, you know, it may be that you're not giving this person enough love. They are starting to not feel worthy and valuable because of what you're not able to give. The Fool energy in this case, well, you know, that's interesting though. Bottom of the deck. The World. And then the Fool. So, Virgo, it may be this is your priority, this is your interest, this is your focus. There's a connection here. That because this is your priority. This connection has started to falter because your focus is not on the emotions. Your connection to love and to relationship is not there. Not with a partner in that way. This is where your love energy is. In financial, material stability. Queen of Wands. You have a king and a queen here. You have passion and stability. The opportunity for a nice, stable, solid, healthy relationship. You've got pretty much all the elements here. End and beginning. Because of the current energy, this is slated to end, and you're gonna have to move on and do something else. So, Virgo, this energy comes through the strongest. So you may, this is a lesson. I feel like this may be, even though you have two royals, two court cards, a king and queen, there was the opportunity for this to be a very, very solid connection. I do feel like this is a lesson. This may be what one would call karmic connection for the purpose of this loss intentionally, and the loss is very guided. It is, you know, pretty much out of your hands, but not completely. And it is to allow you to have the experience and therefore the recognition of what this energy does. Because the next time this energy comes around, it could be the opportunity for a power couple. A real soulmate connection. I'm not saying this wasn't a solid connection, or once it all occurs, wouldn't have been a solid connection. But I do feel like it's one that is designed to have you experience that loss in order to connect with, identify, and then address that issue of being able to turn that cup towards yourself so that it is present, you are present and available to give to others. You don't feel emotionally available for whatever reason. Maybe it's your focus energy. You know, maybe there's an imbalance there in your energy that needs to be looked at. So Virgo, I hope that helps. Can you turn that around? With the World and the Fool card, it's that's between you and the universe, because that's looking pretty heavily manipulated by, you know, higher ups. So have a conversation with your guides if you want to hold on to that connection. And, you know, really focus on working on you. You know, and that's the other thing. If this connection doesn't stay put, doesn't stay solid, and it's not looking like it is also to give you the space and the opportunity to do that work. So you are actually being assisted in that way. All right, Libra. My Libras, let's see what you guys got for us. Overall energy for Libra, Monday the 26th. You guys like your twofers. And most immediate past energy. Most immediate relevant past. Libras, I think that's the second time that's come out for you guys. Present energy. Most likely immediate outcome. Here is waiting. And most like the overall outcome for this situation? Oh boy, Libras. There you are in reverse too. Libra, there may be something you need to walk away from. And it may take a lot of inner strength to do that. Libras being Libras, I feel like there's going to be one of the things that might keep you in this, whatever it is. It could be a work situation. Could be with a Leo. Could be with a Scorpio. Could be with a Virgo. Could be with, you know, so everything's here other than cups. But the divine is guiding you towards it. And you may experience your own sense of abandonment. Whatever this situation is that you are to walk away from, whether it is, you know, a family member, a friend, whatever. You gotta be strong enough to walk away. You know, or it may be the other part, whether it's, again, the situation or a person, it may be they are walking away and leaving you feel abandoned. Or you're afraid that that's what's going to happen. Actually, with the Devil card right here, that is a lot of fear energy. That's what I feel. And it's interesting that you've got Pentacles on either side. And then with the Devil in particular, you've basically got the Two of Cups people here. So it could be a connection that's just not healthy. And you may be masking the fact that it's not, holding on to it. There's an illusion of stability. But there's no cups here. Which is the only thing that has me feel like maybe it's work-related, is because there's no cups. Whatever the situation is, there's no love for it. There's no emotional connection. It's based in fear. Most likely, immediate outcome is you're waiting. Don't know what you're waiting for. Looking for something to show up, and it may be that this, whatever this is, ends, and you're waiting for it to come back in because you're holding on to it. There's this fear, there's this abandonment, and then having to assert your power, or it's a Leo, and it's a person. I'm not sure. But somebody's walking away. And somebody's going to feel abandoned. And you're waiting. I don't know if you're waiting for the return of this because of this fear of loss and this holding on and this just, I am not letting this go. I don't care how bad it is for me. And I think, Libra, whatever this is, again, it could be work, it could be, you know, a Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. The only ones not showing up are the water signs. And you are impatient, and you are in a serious state of self-deception. So, Libra, what I think may be going on here, what I'm feeling is you're waiting for something better. You're holding on to this out of fear of being alone while you wait for something better, but it's starting to get to you. It's starting to get to you because you're not feeling like what you want is going to come. And this isn't a star card. And this is more like, I am just never going to get what I want. And the thing is that's not true. You know, and this is all a very deceptive, toxic. I don't want to say toxic. Toxic doesn't, it almost makes it sound like it's like abusive or something. And it's not. It's just, so you're deceiving yourself about something, about this connection. And there's a holding on to it for all the wrong reasons. And I feel like you're holding on to it while you're waiting for something. I'm not sure that it's even clear what. And in doing that, you are being impatient. You are not trusting the divine. You know, you're trying to manipulate the situation in some way. You know, whenever we are in a connection for the wrong reasons, we are manipulating things. We are manipulating either the situation, whether it's an employer, a friend, a lover, doesn't matter. We are manipulating the situation, and not in a technical way. We are manipulating it in a very desperate, needy kind of way. And you know what? This is the overall energy. I don't think you actually want to be where you're at. I feel like you actually want to walk away or do not want to be in. I don't know that it's that you don't want to walk away. Or if you're just, you're afraid. You're afraid to walk away, but even though you don't actually want to be there. So you're deceiving yourself and probably the other person, party, circumstance, and holding on to it anyway. So there's this deceptive energy right here. You don't actually want to be here. You're looking for your passion. Wands. You're looking for a reason. You're looking for a reason. You don't need a reason. Temperance is about balance. This is not balanced. And you're totally lying about what's going on for you. You want to walk away from this connection. You just want to walk away with more than you walked in with. In what way? I don't know, when there's all this self-deception going on. And deception of whoever, whatever the other is. And again, it doesn't matter, you know. And it's like you're waiting just for it to pop in your lap. It's not going to. You're just waiting. You're waiting for something to show up. Your back is turned to this. Yet at the same time, in your present, you're holding on to it. So I feel like when this energy comes around in the most immediate future, it's going to be both of these. You're going to be clinging on to this out of this fear. While you're waiting for something you actually want. It's not very nice energy at all. So, for whatever Libras that this may apply to, get out of this energy. I mean, if you don't actually want to be in this situation, and it's a temporary interim fix to cover up your fear, to mask your fear, that's pretty selfish. And it's not giving anything to you or to whatever the situation is, be it a person, a place, a thing, doesn't matter. It's not giving back. It's a very, very imbalanced energy. And if you think karma, justice, yeah, and you're in reverse, you are so not even in your power. Another indication of self-deceit. So, for any Libras that are in this situation, go within, be honest with yourself, be honest with the other. You know, you may find out some things about yourself that will help move you forward and propel you into something a lot more beneficial. And you're also releasing a connection with that has a dishonest foundation, so it's going to crumble anyway. And at least you'll be leaving it honorably, rather than waiting for that tower moment that's inevitably going to show up in a situation like that. So, Libra, I hope that helps. I hope you choose to be in a place of integrity, because it's not a very honest space for you or anyone. And lessons, choices. So, all up to you, Libra. All right, Scorpio, moving on. How are you guys faring? Those, let's see. Ooh, Scorp birthdays are going to be showing up here real soon. What did I miss? Was it the 22nd? Are we in Scorpio season? We may be in. Yeah, I think we are. I think we're in Scorp season. So happy birthday to the Scorpios. Last month I did not say happy birthday to Libras. I apologize for those that are cuspers. Happy birthday to you. And missed everybody prior to that. Otherwise, so just happy birthday to everybody over the course of the whole year. Cover everyone in one fell swoop on a Scorpio reading. Oh my gosh. This is what happens when you get no sleep, guys. You pull an all-nighter. Alright. Scorps, Monday the 26th, overall energy. Yeah, not really feeling that. Way too many of the same cards. And just, geez, way too many, period. We shall try this again. Uh-oh. Alright. Try again, Scorpio. You guys must have something pretty big to say. Alright. Scorpio energy. Overall energy for Monday, October 26th for Scorpio. October 26th for Scorpio. Most recent relevant past for Scorpio, October 26th. Most recent relevant past for Scorpio. And present energy for Scorpio, Monday the 26th. Most relevant present energy for, it doesn't even need to be relevant. Present energy for Scorpio, Monday the 26th. And most likely immediate outcome for Scorpio for Monday the 26th. Most immediate and likely outcome for this situation for the 26th. Well, you guys like your twofers, don't you? Same two cards. Wow. Alright. And then you're being true to form, Scorpio. Keep getting the same kinds of energy for a while. And most likely overall outcome for Scorpio for this situation. Most likely outcome. Okay. Alright, Scorpio. Page of Swords. Usually a messenger. Not always. I feel like in this case, there's an energy that you want to communicate to someone about something. Most recent, relevant past energy. This is like first steps, initiating ideas, thoughts, plans, planning a move, planning the next move. You know, trying to figure out where am I going from here. And it's a creative, intuitive kind of process. So this is that, you know, he's got the world and he's like, okay, I have this desire. Now what do I need to do, which is kind of the processing part, in order to have that desire genuinely fulfilled. So there's this representation or this model of, you know what it looks like, you know what you want the result to be, but it's getting from here to there. And how do I map that out? That's what I feel like this is. And I'm not sure where the communication fits in yet. Maybe, I don't know if you're waiting for communication to, or you were, in order to figure out where to go next. Queen of Cups in reverse and Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is you could be dealing with another water sign and you've chosen not to put any energy into it. It could be you're not putting any energy into your own. So Queen of Cups I typically see as a Cancer, but it can also represent Scorpio. It's not, I really don't ever get it as a Pisces. But whether it's you or another person, you are not putting any more emotional energy into it. You're not putting any effort. You're not. gonna keep trying with it. And it may be, since this is your present energy, it's kind of a toss-up as to whether this is about your own emotions or someone else's. Could be both. Could, you know, I don't mean necessarily someone else's emotion, but someone else that is typically emotional, intuitive, you know, but they're in reverse. So, you know what? Actually, I do. I feel like this is you. Not towards someone necessarily, but just this. I'm shutting down. I don't want to have anything to do with my emotions. I do not want to connect. I'm not going to connect with my intuition. I'm not going to connect with my emotions. I am not going to, you know, I might be upset. I might be emotionally upset. That's preferable over, you know, but you're not going to feed it. You may not even acknowledge it. So whatever this is, whether it's a emotional pain and you're just not paying attention to it, you're ignoring it, you're not giving it any attention, any time, any effort, any energy, or if this is a person, you know, but whatever it is, you are not giving to it at all. Most likely immediate outcome. Deciding who or what to walk away from. Deciding whether or not to walk away. Even though you're not giving this, yeah, it's more like deciding to walk away. So even though you're not giving this any energy, there's still uncertainty about whether or not you actually want to disconnect from this situation or person. Do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? High Priestess, sideways. You'll get the answer within. You have the answer inside of you, but you're not listening to it because of this. So that kind of confirms that this is about you. You're in your head. Those messages, this indecision, is you being in your head about it. And you're not. You went through a planning phase. Maybe it didn't work out. Maybe you tried to implement it. Maybe you scrapped it. I don't know. But basically, your energy right now is, I've turned my back. But then you end it with this indecision. I turn my back, but I can't decide if I'm actually walking away. You don't know if you're going to keep neglecting your emotions. And the High Priestess is saying, you better get in there and take a look. You don't know what you want. So, you know, you went through all this planning, but what for? If you're disconnecting from a person or from yourself, it doesn't really matter which one. Job, even. Could even be a job. There's a lot of pentacles here. Could be a Taurus. You know. But either way, what was all the planning for if you're not going to take any action? There's no action until you get here, and there's still no action because there's indecision. And it's all coming from the head. See, you're all up in this energy, in the sword energy, which is thought. High Priestess is intuition. I'm going to tell you the whole story right there. So, Scorpio, I hope this helps. I hope you listen. Get into this energy, which will then resolve this situation. And you will be able to make a decision based on what's best for you, because your inner guidance will tell you that. So stop thinking about it and start feeling about it. And I don't mean necessarily emotion, but your intuition. Not the same thing. Intuition can definitely trigger emotion. Still doesn't make them the same thing. All right, Saggies. Last one's on the board. Which is one of the reasons I started labeling the dailies individually by sign, because, you know, there is an order. I use the same order consistently, and obviously the fall winter groups are last. And I know a lot of people like to hear theirs first or what have you. They don't want to wait. But it also helps you guys to figure out whether or not it might be your story, whether or not it might resonate. All right. All right, Saggies. Monday, October 26th. Come on, guys, tell me something good. I want to hear some good news. See some good news. Feel some good news. All right, overall energy, Sagittarius, Monday the 26th. Overall energy for Sagittarius, Monday the 26th. Most immediate relevant past for the 26th for the situation for Sagittarius. What is it with everybody in the, oh, Mercury, of course. Present energy for Sagittarius. Monday the 26th. Most immediate likely outcome for Sagittarius for this situation. Most likely overall outcome for this situation for Sagittarius. Ooh, okay. All right, Saggies. You don't know what you want. I mean, you've got the fastest moving card in the deck that came out sideways. Most immediate past energy is options. A lot of options. Present energy. I feel like there's distraction from work or something. Maybe this indecision, not knowing. Maybe it is maybe you don't know what you want to do. You got the second fastest car and totally still, not going anywhere, not doing anything. And then you've got this effort and work, but if you're not moving, maybe you're just not really giving it much thought energy. You know, you don't know what you want, but you're not really giving it, you know, this movement. You're just sort of putting your head down, avoiding it. You know, I'm just going to sit here and do my thing, and I'm not going to pay attention to whatever else. And I'm not sure how you ended up with the happiest card in the deck as the overall outcome, followed by with the bigger overall outcome, this is the most immediate outcome, is imbalance. And give and take. I feel like, oh, it's the moon. Sorry, I thought. Yeah. Yeah, so that totally mimics this. It's the same energy. Of I'm not paying attention, I'm not gonna look, I'm not gonna figure out what I want. I'm just gonna sit here and stay in the same place doing the same thing and not looking within myself, figure out what I actually want, ignoring it. It's and I don't know, you know, and of course the outcome is going to be that there's imbalance here. So this could be work. I do kind of feel like this is work related, career related, and you're not getting what you should because you're not really putting in, you're doing the work, but you're not really putting in much effort. There's no drive, there's no passion, there's no real interest in what you're doing. You're just doing it, you know, and there, you know, there's options out there. You did at one point, but you're just like, nope, I'm just gonna stay right where I am. It's safe and comfortable, and you're totally lying to yourself. So when it comes up that you don't get that next raise, this is totally, yeah, that's, you're not doing what you love. You're not doing what you're passionate about, and probably because you don't know what you're passionate about. And instead of figuring that out, going within and trying to figure out what you want, you're ignoring it. You're hiding behind your grunt work, basically, and not moving out of it, not doing anything to change it, not doing anything to figure out what you actually want, even though there was that option. This is what you chose. This is what you chose to do. And it's not really what moves you. You clearly don't know what moves you. You're not looking at it. And I do feel like there is a raise coming up for someone, but it's not going to be you, and you're probably going to be pissed. But you cannot blame anyone when you had the option, but because you didn't take the time to figure out what you wanted for yourself, you're going to miss the opportunity. But there is the opportunity coming up. Actually, you could do it right now. Start looking. Start spending that time to uncover whatever it is you're hiding from yourself. And maybe you're afraid to move into it. Maybe you're afraid of change. Maybe you're afraid you won't be successful. And it may be the reason you're not doing anything different is because you don't want to look at what's inside your mind. You don't want to look at, you know, the fears that are holding you back. So hopefully, Sagittarius, you do have the opportunity. Like I said, you could change this situation. I feel like this may be coming up at the beginning of the year. You know, once fiscal budgets are set. Could be a small business, in which case the timeline could be a little different. So it's up to you how you want to handle that situation, Sagittarius. You may want to check out, oh, look at that. Self-entrapment. Self-sabotage right there. So, Sagittarius, you may want to look at, unfortunately, it got cut off kind of close to the middle, so it's done in 2 parts. I may eventually merge them just to make it easier on everybody, a few less clicks. But I've had so much trouble uploading, I hesitate to try and do it again. For reasons that has more to do with making sure it's available for you guys in some kind of way. But you may want to look on the ego and shadow work. Look at the part 1 and part 2 that I recently did. And maybe that will help you move out of this energy and provide you with enough time and space to change the outcome that is currently showing up. So no big heavy messages today, guys. But hopefully you have a fantastic Monday. And this helps some people move through and have even a better day. So with that said, I wish you all a great day. Many blessings. Remember, choices.